Okay. We're back with the wandering adventurers still exploring the Cragmaw castle after encountering hobgoblins and goblins alike and pushing through the front entrance. Rain suddenly takes it upon himself to start continuing adventuring ahead, where he suddenly got a surprise attack by two goblins in what looked like a shrine-like room. And now you all don't know that. I believe only Rain knows that. Um, but at this point in time, I'm going to say only Rain is in initiative. So, but I know we rolled initiative previously to establish, just so we can keep track. We'll keep initiative, but Rain is the only one in combat initiative, so you guys can like move. You would use your movement to get there, for example. But for all intents and purposes, you do not know Rain is under attack. Uh, sure. I guess you could technically see him first. You can see that. You also, yeah. Everyone knows he walked off, but nobody knows he's being attacked. Actually, let's have Normac. Yeah, let's have Normac roll a perception. That's a 6. All right, you are catching your breath after fighting through what seem to be hordes of goblins. You're not paying attention. Okay, whatever. Just go with it. Uh, all right. All right. So Pete, what would you like to do? What would your character do at this point in time? Sure. Sure. And I'll also bring up the fact that you guys convinced what three hobgoblins to give up the cause and walk off. Okay. And Mags, being suspicious of them, was like, "Hey, if you're really giving up, then don't go that way. Go out through the front." And they did. Okay. I'm gonna say this starts at the round. Yes. 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 Yep. I'd say once you cross that door, you could clearly see Rain is like not just standing there; he's under attack. Yeah. No, I'm just saying once you cross that door, and let me see what you can actually see. Yeah, so you as you crest over, you see Rain like dodging what looks to be like arrows and swords coming from what looks to be a filthy shrine dedicated to the goblin a goblin deity of some kind. Yeah, I would say you definitely that everyone hears you. Everyone is aware. Mm. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Let's see it. They don't see anything. They can't see it, so yeah. Don't you love that? Don't you love that you have no idea what's happening? Yeah, that hits. Okay. So that's 10 damage. Yeah. You cut right through him, like right through him. He's just dead. Yeah, yeah. As you approach him, he just unexpectedly didn't. He just didn't realize there was more than one. And as you cut through him, he's surprised. The other goblin goes, "What?" And the one in his back is like, "Fear not." All right. Hits. Yep. As you cut right through this one, you just like literally Pete just runs up, pushes Rain aside, and goes whoosh, whoosh, just literally cuts one in half and then cuts the head off the other. Now the guy in the back is like, okay, fearing a little bit, fearing a little bit. All right. You fucking OP on first attack, little fucking character. All right. It's just bullshit. All right. Byron, as you hear Pete's familiar voice yell, "Hey, we got more goblins up here." What do you think your character would do at this point? All right, let's see it. So that's 30 feet. So let's see. So at this point, as you crest over, you see like what seems to be a storage room with like barrels and stuff like that, and you see Rain kind of just leaning up against the post. What seems to be like covered in a little bit of blood, which, as you see like just the remnants of one goblin like cut in half, and you kind of see in through the door frame, you see Pete confronting and engaging another goblin that seems to be dressed in like bloody cleric robes. All right, Rain, you got a bardic inspiration. Yeah, you guys can totally talk about that over the table. And if you want, just for flavor, like if you want for flavor, you could just be like describing how your character is instead of giving numbers, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Uh, you got it? Is that your turn, Byron? All right, Normac, you're up with Rain on deck. What? Oh, thank you. Yep, thank you. Actually, I think I removed it from everyone except you. I don't see it on anyone else. So, Byron, I mean, Normac, you also walk by Byron and you see a storage room. Rain kind of smeared in his face with blood and the remnants of like you could see like a huge amount of blood, goblin blood on the base through this door. And you can see, let's see what you can see from that angle. You can see the inside of the room, what looks to be a shrine of some kind. with like bloody altar and things like that. You don't see Pete and what he's engaging, but you can hear him engaging another goblin. All right. Sure. Let's see acrobatics check. 16? The altar? Yeah, yeah, you hop on top. You knock over like their relics and the what seems to be like a bowl of blood and it spills all over the ground and you're standing on top of like a cloth covering the table that's bloodied. Thanks, man. He looks great. Don't talk about my boyfriend that way. You want to do a ranged attack against Rain? I'll allow it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I remember Vax doing that. Repeat that one more time. Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. So you just have attack rolls for everything, basically. You basically have attack rolls for everything attacking him. I mean, advantage on attack rolls for everything attacking him. Yes, you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you. All right. Within 10 feet. Okay. Okay. Um, Rain, it's your turn with mags on deck. So, Rain, after dodging what seemed to be like random swords and arrows, you see Pete Normack run past you. Pete, yeah, you knowing being a diviner, knowing this was there the whole time in that room, of course, uh, definitely saw it coming. Um, you you see Pete definitely saw it coming. You see Pete running past you and it's like gives you a look like, "What are you, an idiot?" Like, and you're just like, "Everything's fine." And you knew Pete would come in and expertly kill both those goblins in one swing. Uh, and you see Normac and Pete now surrounding what looks to be some dark blood clerical goblin. Who? Oh yeah, he at first when Pete entered the room, he was like, "Be calm, my children. You know, Magubliet, whatever his fucking name is. It will take care of us." And then Pete like cut down both of them and instantly, and he was like, "Okay, I'm freaking out a little bit. This is not right." Magubliet, why have you abandoned me? Where the fuck is Paladin? Oh, there you are. Hi. Cool. Ooh, Hold person. What's the check? Not the check, not your DC. The DC is already pre-made for you. No, not a check. What no, but what were you going to say? What did you think it was? So so your wisdom save is your I believe your yeah, no, it's not just the wisdom. It's right. Well, and then proficiency, right? Yep, all right. So let me roll this one. Let's roll my new funky dice. All right, and they save. Yeah. Sorry. Rolled 14 exact. Oh, wait. No. He fails. -1 on wisdom. Yep. As you as you focus your energies onto a holding person, you take your hand, you grab like this, almost like you're controlling the muscles in his body as this goblin goes to react to Pete. He just freezes in air with his mace up in the air, about to swing at Pete. So I believe he has advantage on all attacks. What is D&D conditions? Yeah. Hold on. What is the effect it causes? Is it paralyzed? Yeah, paralyzed sucks. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attacks that hit the creature is a critical if within 5 feet. Yep. Okay. Question for me, just so I understand? I would like to know if you can. Can you go past that line? Can you go into the next room? Can you move your token in there? Yeah, I just want to know if you can. Yeah. So right there, I'll say this. You guys do see this. You guys see what looks to be like a curved wall and then curtains, closed curtains to what seems to be a very dark room behind. So I'll just say that. So you're up against the curtains, basically. So. Mm-hmm. Zoinks! Zoinks! Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can peek in the curtain. You want to peek in the curtain? So let's say you move here. Okay. Um, let's. Wait. I mean, wait. What you said? I was just okay. All right. So I'll just say this. This high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches. Looking down on the floor below, to the north, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways, which is where you are. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier. Or brazier. Not brazier. There's a bra! There's a bra on the wall! Reading is fundamental. All right, what was your question? You can't. I guess I'm reading descriptions, but you can't actually see it. It's right around the corner. Yeah, and it's not lit. Obviously, it's a dark room. Everything's dark, so it's like dark in there. There's no lit. Yeah, I know. You know, I know pretty much everyone does in this game. I just need to start making like something where you guys don't benefit from dark vision or something. All right, Rains, that's your turn. All right. Actually, Rain, what's your passive perception? Yeah. 12? Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. All right. All right. So Mags, you are up. You also know, as the rest of your adventuring party runs north to the sounds of battle. What do you want to do? Good call. Thank you. No, they're technically not good. No, they're technically not dead. The goblins were like right after. Yeah, they were. Actually, I'm pretty sure I skipped their turn. Yeah, they were like right after Byron or something like that. Uh, they were early. I know that much. All right. Yeah, I know. All right. I'm just gonna give them a 14, and they're gonna go. I'm gonna have them act now. But they'll obviously go back into the initiative order. Sorry. How do I add? That's right. Item level goblins. See, it's kind of the sucky thing. With this, if I delete the token that is the initial goblin creation, it destroys. It like takes them off the whole initiative order, and that's just a bad thing of Roll20. No, this is also a goblin. The priest guy is a goblin. Right. All right. Yeah. Okay. So obviously he was a little confused. He was like, "Whoa, what happened?" So he's a little delayed, but now he's gonna make an attack. He's gonna take a scimitar attack on Pete. Um. Yeah. All right. That is. No, I'm sorry. I'm rolling the wrong dice. 18. Okay. And that is a 6. Oh, no, that's an 8. 8 of damage. All right. And while this happens, he is also going to take his bonus action to disengage. Yeah, it's definitely too late. The damage has been rolled. You also technically wouldn't have been there. I'm retconning the goblins. I'm retconning the goblins' turn. Yeah. In all sincerity, if it was my mistake, I would totally skip his turn. But this is an error with Roll20, so 5, 10. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. As he disengages, he takes like a brief step away from you, like, and steps around the altar and says, "You'll be sorry," and gets behind the curtain, closes it, and you guys don't know if he's there or has kept running. You're assuming because of the counting of his speed. That's real meta. he is a cleric. The curtain on the other side. There were two curtains. So you pulled one and you looked in. He just ran to the other. He just ran to the other side in the other curtain. Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Yeah, I totally forgot about that. You're right. So let's see. Let's see. Let no no. What I'll do is I'm gonna I'm gonna roll. I say let's just roll a natural 20, and if you get 10 or higher, you successfully stop him before he even gets to the curtain. We'll just initiative, fuck initiative and everything like that because the roll 20 fucked up. Natural one. So he completely, yeah. So you throw out the whole person, but you miss him just by like his ass, and he gets past the curtain. But you don't. I'll say for all intents and logistics purposes, you're not gonna use your spell. Like, yeah, that was just for flavor because of the whole mix up with everything. Yeah. So I would, because technically retcon, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Everyone who's in that room does know he went past that curtain. I'll allow it for simplicity's sake, and shit. It's not anyone's fault that roll 20 is kind of annoying sometimes. So right. No, 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 no. Jay's gone. We'll say everything that happened. Yeah, your terms has gone. You've already moved into the room. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, fuck it. We'll just have him hold person. You guys are here, and he does it. He hasn't gone. It's just let's just go with that. No, no, he's hold person. No, 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 no. His turn is skipped. It's fine. Keep going. Pete, you gain that health back. Um, he's hold person there, and you have Valiant Enemy on him, and it's Mag's turn. Let's just keep it going. Well, no, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's no big deal. And no, and that's not even the point. It doesn't matter. I don't want to punish you guys for the roll 20 and everything. All right. So Mags, yeah, you're up. Oh, Nairuk, do me a favor. I don't know why your initiative isn't on, but click on your token and roll initiative for me. Get you in there. Yeah, you can't stay there. Nairuk, did you hear me? Did you roll? Oh, okay, okay. If you want to tell me what the number is, I can put it in manually for you. Okay. Okay, sure. What's your number? What's your initiative, Nairuk? 5, okay. So yeah, she's gonna go after you, Mags, and you can go. Yeah, You'll just go now. So Nairuk, it's your turn before Buddy. I don't know how I got it all deleted. Like hell, she's not okay. She's gonna have nightmares about that one. You definitely have like claustrophobia now. Oh, there you go. Okay. And I'll say, for all intents, you are not raging right now. Yeah. Yeah. Like I meant. Oh, and you're 1 point of exhaustion from reckless. Yep. So you have disability on all ability checks. Disadvantage. Words are not my thing today. All right, Nairuk. As you push past Byron, Byron's just getting pushed aside a lot. Yeah, you're in a wheelchair now. You got crutches. Figure that out. Uh, as you push past Byron, you open the door and you walk past what seems to be a storage room. You see this dingy-looking worshiping altar, and your allies surrounding what looks to be like this bloody white cloth dressed goblin with like some kind of ornate like symbol on his chest. And he's like frozen. He's just not. He's just like. He's just frozen. You not exactly knowing magic, you're like, that's kind of weird. Yeah, yeah. There's like blood all over the ground. There's a lot of blood in this room. There's two decapitated goblins, blood just spilling everywhere, and a whole like vat of like blood spilled from Normax standing on the altar. It's blood everywhere. It's a really fucked up scene in this room. All right. Okay, buddy, you are up at the bottom of the round. Buddy, I think you should just explore the other half of the castle. Just be adventurous. Roll for intelligence. You are disabled. Yeah, yeah, he's a gorilla. He is definitely a gorilla. But Byron, you get for the fourth time, you get pushed aside by your allies, and this one's pretty rough. The gorilla just shoves you out of the way, and then looks at you and gets like a, and then keeps going. Byron, you're everybody's doormat today. All right, is that your movement, buddy? You were here, I believe, right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, yeah, you were right here. No, no, you were here on the left. Yeah. So what's your movement speed? 30. Okay. So you're at 35 right now. So you're one over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, did you go? Okay, so like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, sure, sure, sure. I see where you're going. Yeah, yeah, that totally works. That's okay. Let me see what you can see. So yeah, you get through this storage. Seems to be a storage room. You creep through the door, and you can see a bloody room with your allies engaged. What seems to be a clerical dark goblin. Dark being flavor, not like he has magic or anything. You don't see any magical. You don't know. No, we're not. No, we already hit the disability. We already hit disability. We're not going there. Focus. Focus. What do you want to do, buddy? You're gonna dash. Okay. All right. Where are you going? Everyone just watches as a huge gorilla just starts barging in and just like you're just making gorilla prints of blood as you walk through. No, it definitely does not speak English. It doesn't speak common. It's like as you barge in. Okay. Uh, go to go to the cogwheel and you go to audio and video, I believe. And you go to video, and then it says player video avatar size. You can even make them just names technically. No problem. All right. Uh, so Pete, it is your turn. Suddenly, this bloody clerical goblin is frozen in place, like with his eyes wide, like doesn't. Pete, you're muted, I think. It is. It is. I think it's an advantage, and you're in 5 feet, so it's a natural crit. Any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit with advantage, so you also have advantage. Yeah. So you just roll both of your attack dice. I mean, okay. So yeah, yeah. I mean, you kill him. How do you want to do that? So describe how you kill a completely helpless, probably innocent, dark cleric goblin. Come on, guys. You guys are just bullies. All right. As he like stands there and you do that, you see his eyes roll back and he just stays there because the hold person is still in effect. And he just starts bleeding out of his chest. Just blood start pouring out of his chest. Oh my god, you guys are horrible. Yeah, yeah, he sees that. Uh, he literally, that's the last thing he sees is Pete's like bunny, dark black eyes, just, and as his eyes just roll back and just all that blood just starts pouring. This room, literally every single piece of the floor in this room is blood covered. Damn. Did you give yourself that health back? Uh, no, I'm fine with that. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, 7 players in here. I mean, it's fine. You're fine. Yeah, Pete, I agree. Yes, he definitely would have been able to get an attack. Yeah. No, you wouldn't have been there. Yeah. Hold on. You should be able to now. Won't let you go through anymore? Hold on, hold on. Oh, got you. Got you. Oh shit! No, don't delete all that. That would be horrible. You'll see everything. My, you wish. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec. I just want to check something real quick. Well, you can tell me what your action is though, so I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. Um, who is it? So Goblin's dead. Byron, you are up with Normac on deck. I think for simplicity's sake, we're gonna just for the rest of this whole castle because I don't know how else to juggle it. We'll keep initiative throughout, and then I'll tell you when I think you should re-roll initiative. Because I just don't know how to physically control it other than that. Yep. You see. Here. I'll give you the explanation that was before the bloodied room. Okay, hold on. This chamber occupies the northern tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with the blood-stained black cloth. Golden ritual implements, a chalice, a knife, and a censer, are carefully arranged on top of the altar. 2 archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains, and then added with blood everywhere. Yeah, Normac's standing on top of this cloth, like sustained with blood everywhere on his feet, and he's like, "Come on in!" I love it. Uh, okay, let's do let's do acrobatics as you tiptoe through the blood. Yeah, he did. You all have some sort of blood on you. Okay, so Byron, as you walk, like you're tiptoeing onto the blood, you totally. It's dark. It's dark in here. You see, right? You have dark vision, right? Yes. You see, but you can't tell like the different shades and like how thick certain puddles are. And as you step, you slip and you fall, and you're like your whole backside, like your ass is covered in blood. Everyone saw that too. Everyone, no perception checks. Everyone saw that. All right. Uh. Okay. Poor Byron. Normac, you're up with rain on deck. And I'll say, okay, go ahead and cast those cure wounds. I'll say, as you walk into the room, it looks like a continuation of the chapel. Like, and you can tell originally this was not all set to worship like evil gods. Uh, let's do a religion check, Normac. No. Yes, it's fine. It's not nothing. I don't think anyone will ever complain about getting a heal ever. Uh, roll a religion check. Uh, you're kind of fuzzy. You recognize one of them. Okay, you recognize one of them to be like you recognize one of the goddess. She has what looks to be like dice in her hand and a top in her other. Yes, absolutely no. And she's kind of like there's like a bust of her head and like there's like hands, a bust like a face, a head, and there's hands above like coming out like this, and in each hand is a top and a dice, and you recognize this to be the goddess of luck, Timora. But the others you're not sure of. You don't recognize the other statues. Um. Okay, Rain, you're up with Nairuk on deck. Behind you, behind, yeah, that thing is an altar. Yeah, that's an altar. Well, there's really nothing on it now because Normac knocked it all off when he jumped on top. But right now there's like what looks to be a blood-stained cloth, and it's now like soaked, saturated with because a whole vat of blood was spilled onto it. On the floor there's like a chalice and what it looks to be a sacramental knife, but or ceremonial is the word I'm trying to say because today is not the day for words. Today is not the day for words. I don't know. You'd have to go over and check it out. I mean, you don't know that. I mean, unless you can. I'll say you see statues, sure, as you walk in. Those are doors. So as you goes down, you can see doors both on your left and on your right. So what do you, Rain? How much have you used so far? Where were you? 20. Okay. All right. So you want to open the door? Okay. Okay. No. 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 All right. All right. Let's have a sleight of hand check and see if you can peek. Let's see. Let's see a sleight of hand roll to see if you can peek through the door. So as you slightly peek into the door, let me see how I can actually give you access to this. There you go. That's what you see. It looks to be like, it looks very similar to, you recognize this. This is similar to when you walked in from the hallway when you first entered the castle. You recognize this to be that one hallway where you killed that goblin. You actually see his remnants actually like right here. So, Normac, you watch Reigns quietly sneak up to this door, slightly turn the knob to look in, and then he suddenly yells, "This is Sparta!" and he kicks the door open. Nothing happens. Yeah, you have. How much movement do you have left? Okay, I'll take care of it. There you go. Rain, do you hate your character? Are you like trying to Okay, this is the DM talking to Mark. Do you hate your character? All right, all right. Okay, okay. As Rain, as Pete and Normac, you guys literally see Rain do this sleight of hand check with his door, kick it open, and just barge right in, and he's gone. Okay, he kicks the door open with like intent that he looks like he's about to run in, and then just casually looks at you guys as he walks into the room. He literally just makes eye contact as he's walking in. All right. All right. Nairuk, you as you walk in the room, you see everything's done. It's handled in this room. Then suddenly you hear Normac go, "Nairuk!" I think you're muted if you're talking. You are muted in Discord. All right. As you get by, yeah, as you run in, I don't know how you got on the. How that was odd. Uh, as you run in, you see Normac just pointing at the door. It's a dark room with statues. You don't really understand the alarm to his voice. You don't know who he's talking about. No, no, no. Nairuk wasn't in the room when that shit happened. Well, that's true. You. I'll just say, for all intents and purposes, you're raging. You have no idea what he's talking about. Like you're just. He's pointing at a fucking door. He says, "Go, please, Rain." Yeah, you hear "Goes, please." All right. Go ahead. You can move your token as you want. Yeah. All right. So how much movement you got left? All right. 5, 10. All right. So that'll get you right before the door. As you get to the door, you look through and you're expecting like something dramatic. You just see Rain just like in the corner, just being like, "Hey." Rain's just like, and just looks ahead, like ready for whatever's coming forward. Actually, Mark, if you were there, what do you say to Nairuk as Nairuk like charges looking for you, like desperate, thinking you're under attack? Can you hear us? All right, maybe you can't. I'll be like, no, no. Rain just looks at you to be like, all will be explained. All right, Mag, is that your turn, Nairuk? All right. Yeah, you like this robe, dude? Check it. You did, and I'm still paying that off. Yeah, it has a little latch. I actually need to be careful because this thing is coming off. I need to take it to like a seamstress or something. But yeah, it has a little clasp, a seamer. It has a little clasp. That's pretty cool. And then the Jedi one is pretty. It's identical. It's just brown. Yeah. Oh no, it's stuck. Okay. Oh, his snuggie. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. All right. Back to where we were going. Okay, Mags, you are up. With Buddy on deck. Yeah, you totally hear that. 100%. Nobody's investigated it. From what you look like, it looks like there's a ceremonial knife, blood-soaked cloth. Like it just looks like an altar, like a worshiping setup. Okay, I'll say to get there, so it'll use 5 movement. So you'll get there, and then you can go ahead and roll an investigation check. No, 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 no. Hold on. Yeah. So you rec- so as you look over, you definitely can tell that this is some kind of worship to a specifically goblin god. You're not sure which. Roll a history check. Religion. Sorry, religion. Give me a religion. No, it's okay. I'll take both. So I see the history. Go ahead and roll a religion. I'll let you roll both. That's all right. It'd be 11 either way. No, 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 no. I mean, like, actually roll the religion, though. Because you could get higher. Yeah. Wow, that's hysterical. Okay. You're not really sure. You just recognize this to be some bad dude. This ain't a nice god. I mean, like I said, there's a ceremonial knife. There's like pieces of like animal flesh that's rotting in the corner. There's blood everywhere. Before you guys got here, um, there's this like oh what's it called? I saw it. Yeah, that's good enough. You understand. They are gold and they are human looking. They're not like a goblin made. Do you want to take them? Okay. They're covered in blood. A sensor. Yeah, correct. There's a curtain that they went through and then there's another curtain you were leaning up against. Correct. Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on. There you go. You see the statues, but you don't recognize them. Do you want to investigate the statues? Mm, no. Well, give me a history check. Yeah, you recognize this one. You do recognize it being the Timora. It's not exactly the same. What's the word? Edifice, I guess. But it looks. You recognize it to be similar god, and you do recognize it to be the god of luck. Okay. Cool. Um, buddy, you're up. Was Pete on deck? What? What is I don't actually know the stat. I need to look up the ape stats. I got it. Okay. Go ahead. You're good. I would I would say as an ape. I mean, no, you do technically keep your intelligence and your wisdom, so. So you're seeing everything that they're seeing as well. It's not like you're completely like animalistic to it. Mhm. Yeah. You get the strength and the dex from it, right? I think you get I think you get those con. Yeah, Mark, we see that test. I can see that type. Got you. Okay. So as you push through, you see the same thing. It's a room full of statues. Um, if you want to investigate it, your character doesn't recognize that they are necessarily the same statues because you're not pausing to look at them. But if you want to, you can. You're dashing. Okay. Okay. That right in front of you to the right is a door. Yeah, that's a door that's right here. No, it's open. Yep. There's a door here, and there's a door here. So as you go, you can see down this long hallway where you can see like a few goblins that's been murdered and killed. One of them's still kind of cooking. You recognize this to be from probably from Rain's firebolt. Okay. Who? Yeah, I didn't hear you. All right. Okay. New round. All right. Pete, you're up. Recognize what it is, like knowing what it might be. You probably have, knowing you being in the Underdark. So let's do a his survival with advantage. I guess that maybe that'll be more nature. Nah, we'll do survival. It's fine with me. Okay. Takes you a minute. You're pausing for a second, and then you remember these things are pretty nasty. They are. Let me see if I can send you a picture. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I bought this package. I can send you actual freaking pictures. All right. It is in your journal, so you should be able to see it now. All right. So if you go top right and you click what looks to be a newspaper symbol. So you remember them. You remember seeing quite a few under like dark creatures being consumed by them quite often. Who did recall? Let me recall something. Who did an investigation? Did anyone do an investigation in 8? An actual investigation roll? I know someone did. Someone did. You did one for the altar, right? In the altar, right? Yeah, I thought you rolled a religion. I'm talking. Obviously, this is obviously you guys are aware now that there's an investigation roll in that room, but I'm talking over the table. I could have sworn somebody did though. Nobody did. Did you investigate that room in 8? Oh, you guys can't see the numbers. The room before that, that you went through. No, not the altar room. The one past it. The one you just walked through the door. The where everyone else is except Byron. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, I know that's kind of like breaking immersion, but I did want to make sure someone missed something. it, we'll see. For the people, if you want to do it, since I'm kind of since I did a fucky wucky, we'll do some skill checks to see if you do, but it's not going to be as simple like before. All right. Uh, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. You rolled a perception or something like that. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. Your sleight of hand was so bad that but you saw. I'll say you saw the statues, but you did. They weren't of anything of value to you as you walked by because of your sleight of hand check. So we'll just counter it as balance from the two. When you peeked through that door from the curtain, you didn't really catch the glance of all these statues. Uh, Byron, you were up, my dude. Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Sorry. Those are curtains. Mm-hmm. Are you going through the curtain? North or south? Okay, you're going south. Okay. As you wrap around, you start to see like the fire marks and a burning goblin in this hallway, and that door south of you is completely open, which seems to be going outside. All right, buddy. I mean, Byron, you're up with Normac on deck. Making my way. All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Well, actually, not a perception. Religion check. Religion check. Yeah, we'll do a religion check. You reckon you see? I don't need a perception check to know you see the statues. You see the statues everywhere. Okay, you definitely recognize for some reason as a bard. You not for some reason as a bard you wander the world learning cultures and lore. Um, you're more religious than our paladin. Uh, you recognize one statue to be Ogma, god of knowledge. It's like a long bearded gentleman bust with a hand that's holding a book. Um, Mistra, goddess of magic, which looks like there's a fire coming from her palm. Uh, Lathander, god of dawn, which is like a sun behind him. And Timora, goddess of luck, which I described earlier, is two hands above her head, which one shows dice and the other shows um, the other thing that I said. No, not rabbit foot. Fuck. I said dice and. All right. Yes, thank you. Like a spinner top. Don't you take notes? You don't know this shit. No, I'll tell you. It's fine. Agma, god of knowledge. Agma, god of knowledge. Mistra, goddess of magic. Lathander, god of dawn. Timora, goddess of luck. So Byron, you recognize all four of these. Oh shit. Why did that happen? Any connection between these gods? Um, I, I guess a history check. Yeah, it's a history check. A 9. Yeah, man, you're just like, oh, a 5. Okay. Uh, you just know that these are gods. And you don't know if they're all in the same pantheon or not. You don't know the relevance. They're just gods. I mean, we're way past that, gentlemen. All right. Shit. What was I gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry, Normac. You are up. Okay. All right. All right. Uh, Byron, Mags, Nyruk, roll a perception check. Is it a natural? Nyruk got a 5. Okay. Is Mags natural? A dirty 20. Okay. Byron, you suddenly hear, like, up on the ledge above you, like, and then it jumps, a huge tentacle, like, beast jumps right on top of you and immediately makes a bite attack with its beak. Uh, Unfortunately, nobody saw it coming. It has advantage on stealth checks, and nobody beat it. So it has a surprise round on all of you. Let's pop this baby out. No. Okay. Um. Wait. Oh. Sorry. My my stat block disappeared. Correct. It is a. He has an initiative. No initiative. Re-rolling. Because it's a surprise round, you do not get to re-roll initiative. Okay, sorry. I had to pull his whole character sheet up. I'm sorry. I said he was going to attack you with his beak. He's actually going to slash at you with his tentacles on his face. So he's like 4 tentacles coming from around the beak. They like come together to make this one tentacle, but they separate when they open up, like almost like an octopus face. That is 21. All right. I like that. I like that a lot. That is 11 damage. After the tentacle makes contact with your skin and like cuts you, the tentacles are really sharp. It's almost like a whip. Cuts you on your arm. The beak goes in for an attack right afterwards. All right. 20, not a dirty 20. I assume that also hits. Yep, another attack. 7 points of damage. All right. That is its surprise round. Now it's going to take its actual turn. It's going to look at you, Mags. Hiss at you like a cat. That's great, right? It's going to go and lash out with its tentacles on you. That is... Pretty sure this misses. A 9. All right. Okay. That is its turn. You guys, let's see. Let's see who's there. Okay. Normac. No, actually, Normac, you do not see that. Normac, roll of perception. Rain, roll of perception. Buddy, you actually can see through the door. You see this tentacle-like beast attacking Byron. And Pete, roll of perception with disadvantage. Normac, you don't see it. You don't hear it. You're very focused on what's in front of you. Pete, you also do not hear it. Rain, you do recognize, or not recognize, you hear what sounds definitely not like a humanoid voice. It sounds like there's screams and combat behind you in the room previously. Yeah, I know. I know you can see it's kind of corner, but I'm not counting that. Yeah. All right. So it is from after that. So it would have gone. Normac already went. So Rain, it is your turn, I believe. Yep. Yeah. There. I'll show it to everyone now that I can actually. I mean, I did pay for this whole module. I might as well take advantage of the pictures and shit. I'll show you all of you what it looks like. Can you all see it? No, no, no. I know. I'm just for simplification. You as a player, now you know what it looks like. Oh, it didn't pop up. It didn't like pop up for you. Uh, okay, go to top right. No, no, it's like a pop up. It should have popped up on your screen. Go to your top right. You'll see a newspaper symbol, and then down below you'll see handout Grick. I don't know. There you go. I don't know. I don't know what. I actually fucked up on his damage, so he should have actually probably downed you, but I won't. I fucked up that, so. All right. So, Rain, yeah, you run in. You see that. What do you want to do? Quick, quick, quick. Byron's looking pretty hurt. Mm-hmm. Go for it. Range 60 feet. So that's just range. The web fills a 20-foot cube from the point of duration. From that point for the duration, the webs are difficult terrain. 20 feet? So like 5, 10, 15, 20. This would... 5, 10, 15, 20. It would cover more than half of the room. Let me give you an example of what it is. That's so depending on where you localize it. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna be real hard to do. I don't know how you're gonna do that. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, such as walls or trees, are layered across a floor or wall or ceiling, the conjure web collapses on itself and the spell ends at the start of your next turn. Webs layered flat surface have a depth of 5 feet. Uh, you know what? Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, it's a 20-foot cube. No, it would hit the whole room. 20-foot cube. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then you go 5, 10, 15, 20. The whole room is a 5 by it's a 20-foot cube. So it would hit the whole room. So are you making this web vertical or are you making it flat on the floor? But you can't like web it can't like web to other parts of the castle. Like it can't go through walls. I mean, no. I'm trying to understand the spell because what it says is you're connecting one side and another side. So like the web has to connect to two sides. So like if you're connecting it to the floor from there, it would keep going. You see what I'm saying? So like it's yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Is it vertical or is it flat? Because you can connect from floor to ceiling going vertical up. Right. Okay. Then I guess that's possible. 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, so you can make it where one anchor connects to this part of the wall and then the other anchor connects to this part of the wall. So the web is like vertical from like let me draw. It's like vertical from here to here like that. So that corner to this corner. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. It's going to be so it's not it doesn't cover all this. It'll just be a vertical cube. It's vertical. So it's just this square, like this square, this square, and this square. No, no, but it can be vertical too. So I'm saying you don't have to go across the floor. Right, a wall. Correct. You can make a wall. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses such as walls or trees or layered across the floor, wall or ceiling, the conjured web collapses on itself. So in my understanding, you could in theory make a vertical wall of web. You conjure a mass. Web fills of 20-foot cube. No, but no. Remember, you can go 20 feet vertical. Remember everything. This is a tall room, so you can do 20 feet up. You don't have to do 20 feet across. That's a thick, sticky webbing at a point of choice if it fills 20-foot cube. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. It does. I do see what you're saying. It's a cube of. This is a complicated spell. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10. Yeah, it's fine. You'll do it. We can do that. I'll just say everyone else but Byron is covered in web. So suddenly, all of a sudden, like, Rain, actually, how do you want to describe that? How do you want to describe that cast? Oh, great. That's a nightmare fuel. All right. As you, as Rain runs into the room, you suddenly see him point his hands out. Naruk, you duck from his hands, and then suddenly nasty, like, magical web spews out from his eyes. Mags, the Grick, Naruk, and Rain himself are restrained. I don't. Let me see. Oh yeah, every creature starts its turn. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. I don't know if it's save on the immediate. Let me see. You're restrained. Yeah, it's totally restrained. Yeah. A restrained speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against a creature have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage. Same with those. Yeah. Normac, you just see suddenly there's a huge massive web just suddenly magically appears in that room. Buddy, you too. All right, Rain, is that your turn? You are restrained. So, all right, Nairuk, you are up. So suddenly you are completely covered in this sticky, webbed, magical thread. Yeah. What's your DC? 14. Okay, so you need to beat a 14. Yeah. All right. So you easily cut through this webbing. Um. So the way I understand it, you are freed, but if you step back into it, you also will get restrained again. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs, if the webs aren't anchored, right? Web layered over a flat surface has a depth of 5 feet. The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area. If the webs aren't anchored, each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. It's difficult terrain, and you got to do dexterity saving throws every time you walk through it. Yeah. So double your movement. So half of your movement. So right. So that location where you are, you're freed. You are freed right now. But everywhere else is still covered in web, except Byron's one little secluded spot. Correct. You move, and then you'll end your turn as restrained. Correct. Yeah, correct. So like, so you move. So you have 30 feet of movement. So that would be 10. Okay. So you're 5 feet within it. All right. So you have advantage, but oh shit, you all have dexterity on dexterity throw because part of restrained is you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. All right. So Nairuk is still restrained. All right. Okay, Mags, you are also in a similar conundrum. A creature, but she still failed. Yeah. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. I would no. I would say what she just used was her action, nonetheless, though. Uh, hold on. I mean, it is an action if I say it is. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. So I guess you can use either one. A dexterity saving throw. No, jump in. It's okay. So you're saying to see if you're initially caught by it in the first place when it first casts. That starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So then we can do Mags will do a dexterity saving throw at the beginning of her turn. The Grick will do a dexterity saving throw at the beginning of her turn. Or beginning of that turn. And Nairu did a dexterity saving throw and failed, so she's still restrained. So she can use a strength check to get out of the restrained. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. The spell is I don't like the spell. It's complicated. That's a 5. All right. So yeah, you are still restrained. Okay. All right, Max. All right, so go ahead and do the dexterity saving throw. See if it hits you. It is so that's the thing. Are they restrained yet or are they doing the dex saving throw before they're restrained? Yeah, on a failed save the creature is restrained as long. So it's a normal save. Yeah, she's not restrained yet. Yeah, I do understand now. Right. Yeah, I got you. I got it. But she still failed. She still failed even before. What was your original dexterity saving throw? Nairuk? It was a pass? Yeah, yep. All right, you're right. You're right. So then yeah, you're right. Thank you. Nairuk, you do still actually have. So you are freed. The webbing did not catch you. So you can go we can go back and you can do your turn. No, well you're no, it's still difficult terrain. Right. Yeah, yeah, but you can move. Yeah. Yes. Correct. Yep. Yep. What do you mean overpowered? Yeah, I mean it's fine. I misunderstood the spell. All right, Lath, you're muted. You are not restrained. Everything is difficult terrain, but once you end your turn on the next location, you will have to do another dexterity saving throw. Whatever you want to do. If you want to go back to where you were, yeah, you can. So that's 10 feet. Yeah. Yeah. Are you moving where you did before? Okay. Okay. All right. And if that enters during its turn, must make a decision. So when does she do this dexterity saving throw, though? Now that she's entered it. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. I don't see it where it says start of its turn. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains. Each creature that starts its turn in the web or that enters them during its turn. So she has to make a dexterity saving throw now. Yeah. She just did. She was in the web, right? She was in the web. Now she stepped into the web. Because this spot right here. Okay, I don't care what she has to make a dexterity saving throw. It's done. She's making another dexterity saving throw. Because every square here is covered in web. Every square. So when you walk into it, then you have to do it again. No, Mark. It's done. Mark, it's done. Mark, it's done. It's done. We'll talk about it afterwards. You save. Yes, you are not restrained. Yeah, you do. You have everything. You're good to go. Yep. You just have to use 10 feet of movement. Let's do it. Uh, you do. Actually, no, well, actually, I guess he has to make a dexterity saving throw as well. Creature that starts its turn in the webs that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity. Yeah, so it's everyone's in there has to make a dexterity saving throw. I guess everyone should technically make it now. Mags, you should also just make it now as well, just to determine if you're restrained at this point in time. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna roll for the Grick. No, no, no. You good. Dexterity. Okay. All right. So the Grick saved. It rolled a 20, dirty. So it is not restrained. So you do not have. It is not at disadvantage. The attack is not at advantage. 11 to hit does not hit. So as you go and take your axe down on top, you cut through some webbing, but it obscures your vision. You don't get a good shot on it, and you miss. All right, sounds good. You're raging, buddy. You are up. So Mags, you are restrained, correct? And then at the beginning of your turn, you can try and use a strength check to get out. Oh, did I skip you? Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yep. No, 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 no. Go ahead. So you have to make a strength check. A strength check to get out. Which is your action. Yes. All right, you are free. So you have a bonus action and movement. So I'll put the line. I'll put the line. So it is there. Actually, it is technically here too. I just can't make that square. Hold on. I'll freehand that one. It is technically here. I just gave him the I just absorbed Byron out of it basically. So it is also there. It's the whole room. So as you step into it, you also step into more webbing. So you'll have to make another dexterity saving throw. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. That works. So the Grick makes an opportunity attack on you then. Duh, 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 duh. He is not. He saved. Yep. Okay. So he's gonna lash out with his tentacles against you. That is gonna be this one. That's a 9. It misses, yeah? All right. So as it lashes out, you and Byron kind of duck out of the way because you're kind of running right by him as it attacks. Um, yeah. Okay. Is that your turn? Okay, buddy, you are up. You also see this chaos going on inside that room. All right. A rock at it. You take a throw and it goes to get up, hits against the wall right next to the Grick. It kind of like hisses at you. It's 10 o'clock. Who needs to make a hard stop? Can we finish the round? Well, I guess that does finish the round, actually. You guys want to stop there or what? Who needs to go? Sorry, buddy. Finish your turn. I'm sorry. Okay. So what's the consensus on because now's the time. We good? All right. Let's keep going. Uh okay, Pete, you're up with Byron on deck. So, Pete, you're not aware of this. Let's do another perception check. Yeah, but I'll say you're facing away. You're looking down this hall. Let's do a perception check. It is well. It's technically a new round, so he could catch it now. Yeah. Yeah. My DC was 5. Yeah, you're good. You definitely recognize this commotion behind you. This is a new round of combat. You do. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay. That hits. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Natural one. All right. Uh, as you take an aim with that, the first one you aim true and you hit it right into like the body of the tentacle form. It kind of like shrugs it off. It just breaks the arrow and just focuses on Byron. Um, it takes. It seems to not have taken as much damage as you thought from that arrow. Uh, and then the natural one. So you take a bow. Roll the damage still. You aim it and you get distracted by Normac. Like he slams his hand on your shoulder and be like, "What do we got?" And the arrow flies into Nairuk. Nairuk, you're raging, so that's 3 damage. You get hit by an arrow in your ass. All right. Byron, you're up with the Grick on deck. You're disengaging. Okay. Is that okay? Bella, what's up? Uh, okay. Grick is up. So since the Grick did not move, it is still webbed area, so it still has to make a dexterity saving throw because it's still in the web. All right. What's your DC for the spell? Mark. Okay, he saves. Bella. Suddenly, a black cat rolls into the whole castle. All right. The Grick is going to move and chase its targets. It has okay, and as it goes to attack you, no, actually, it's gonna attack you. Um, where we got? What do we got? It's gonna lash out with its tentacles again, and that is a 14. It hits. All right. That is 12 points of damage. As it lashes out with the tentacles, it kind of slashes you at your neck. As you like kind of like reel back from the attack, you just see a beak coming in for the attack as well. 21. All right. 7 points of damage. As the beak goes in and just like the hard shell of the beak just goes through and pierces into your chest. 1, 2, 3. You kind of like take the hits. You have like these holes, blood squirting out of your chest. You fall over. Mags is unconscious. Okay. Just keep trying till your next turn. Um. Okay. As Mags goes down, the Grick is going to climb up the walls and disappears into what looks to be like a burrow at the top of the. It like climbs up the walls and uses its tentacles to climb and goes onto the ceiling where you see like pillars. It looks like an empty space, and you guys lose sight of it. Okay. Um, Normac, your turn is up with Rain on deck. Yep. Dexterity saving throw. Okay, so you are not restrained. So it's difficult terrain. No, you didn't. I'd say the only person that saw that was Nyruk, Rain, and Byron. That saw it go up that, climbed up that wall and disappeared into like the darkness, and you kind of lost sight of it. Correct. Yeah, yeah, you definitely can tell it's up there still. It is. It's not. It's not moved or burrowed or anything. It's up there. Yep. Do you have to make a roll for that? Does it say for Hunter's Mark, or is that a DM kind of thing? Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's okay. It's. I feel like it's so close to you that I wouldn't even want you to do a roll. You do not. You do not. You can try. You can try and look for it. You want to do a perception to see if you can spot it? Well, you know there. You know there. I feel like you saw the creature initially. You saw the creature initially, right? But you don't know what happened after that while you ran into the door, right? So you just know there was a creature here. Where is it? You know what I mean? So I think what Normac, you could do a perception roll to see if you spot it. Yeah, let's do it. 19. Okay, you spot it immediately. You see this like the nasty looking like tentacles like swirling from the darkness up top, and you can see its beak like hovering right out of the darkness. You see it. No, you like 100% see it. Yeah, you can if you have the range, you can hit it. I mean, no, it's whatever feet you have to it. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't actually see on top of that pillar, right? Hold on. So I'll say it's. Let me see. Where are you? You're five. Yeah, it's right here. 5, 10, 15, 20. It is exactly 20 in it. Yeah, it is exactly 20. Oh, yeah. You're right. Elevation would add maybe like 10 feet, so it's 40 feet. So it's if you start the turn or enter them. Oh, enters during its turn. Yes, so you do have to make a dexterity saving throw the moment you step in there. All right, you are restrained. But Nyruk, I won't. You can't share a space. You can't like he could step through, but he has to keep going. Yeah. And even then, technically, it doesn't say anything about removing the webs from that location. So technically, that spot is still covered in webs. She's just freed herself. Yeah. So, yeah, you used your. Did you use your action? You didn't use your action, right? No, perception. I won't say the perception is an action. You can use your strength check. Yeah. So, Normac is restrained. He's suddenly just like it's like that scene with Lord of the Rings when he's running through the cave with the spider and he just gets caught mid in the a dwarf is just hanging in the air with the spider webs. All right, Rain, you're up with Nyruk on deck. Okay. So you are restrained. Well, didn't you free yourself before? Yeah. This is still technically the web. So yeah, you're restrained. Yeah. It is a yeah. You can drop the spell anytime you want. Yeah. All right. And you're not restrained. It's fine. If you drop in the spell, then I'll count that as beginning of your turn. And I'm pretty sure dropping spell is not an action. I've never read that to be an action. So you just drop the spell. So you still have your full turn. Correct. Right. Exactly. Yeah. So okay. Rain drops the spell and all this webbing just disappears instantly. Normac, you are no longer restrained. So I'll say this: roll a perception, Rain, to see. You lost sight of it as well. The Grick, if that's what you're about to cast on. Okay. Oh, where's your player? Fuck. I lost your character sheet. Okay. We may. Mags is down. As you turn the corner, you see Byron just bleeding out, and Mags just collapsed on the ground unconscious, blood pouring out of her body. Yep. As Rain leans down upon Mags's body, his hands just glow with this warm, like Byron, you watch this warm emanating light, and it just kind of puts his hand over her body like that, and Mags, you open your eyes, and suddenly you're like all that blood suddenly sucks, like slowly seeps back into your body. You're feeling horrible, but you're awake and you're alive. You are prone. Absolutely. Wait, what? That's a huge difference, Mark. Uh huh. Oh, okay. Okay. And you have a total of 30, right? Okay. So you went from here and you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait. How did you Now I'm confused. How did you actually get here? You started here, right? Uh-huh. So hold on. That diagonal line isn't accurate though. So it's like 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sometimes these diagonal lines aren't exactly accurate because if you just do the diagonal straight, it won't account for the proper counting of the squares. But okay, this does end up being 20 feet. I'm sorry. So this is 20 feet. Yeah, 5 and then 10. So you were here, right? So that's 5, 10 right there. So that's 30 feet stopping here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, is that your turn? Okay. Nairuk, you're up with Mags on deck. Nairuk, you're muted. Okay, there you are. You are so you are still raging, yeah. Yes. Yes, you can. What was your initiative? Because for some fucking reason your initiative is getting higher every single fucking round. Now it's 25. I've never messed with that number, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, it was 5. It was 5. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Okay, go ahead. That's a 4. All right. You are just raging, my dude. You are seething at the mouth. There, you're not paying attention to anything. You're just like frantically looking over, like, what's next to kill? Yeah, the arrow that's in your ass. Yeah. That actually. All right. Sounds good. All right. Mags, you are up. You're groggy. You're hurting, but you're awake. You are prone. No, that's half your movement. You have 25. uh, then I guess you have. We'll just do 10. I mean that. Yeah. No, I mean like. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, 10. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be 10, I believe. I actually have to double check on that, but keep going. Yeah, roll perception. A roll perception with disadvantage. It's 8. Okay. So yeah, you're not sure. You're just getting up from the ground. You're groggy. You're hurting. You have no idea what happened. But you do know Rain is next to you, kneeling next to you, and somewhat. You know he's the one who raised you. Yeah, so it's rounded down, so you have 10. Uh, yeah. Mhm. All right. Buddy, you're up. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I meant to look that shit up. Yeah. Yeah, I remember last game I remember took it off. It's on. It's on. You don't have to recast. Okay, buddy, you're up with Pete on deck. No, web is gone. So as you go up and start asking them, you just sound here. Okay, Normac. Buddy, Normac says to you, up yours, asshole. In ape, in ape, yeah. No, you don't see it. Yeah. You can roll. You can roll a perception. You're just gonna move. You can't, but you can roll a perception. Right. Yeah, I looked it up. So mage armor will always stay on even if you die. All right. Yeah. You walk in and you immediately spot the Grick up on the ledge. So from where you are, it's 10, 15, 25. It's 25 feet from you on this ping. So you see the tentacles and the beak sticking out through the shadows. It's 25 feet. No, it's 25 feet. If you have a 25-foot range attack, you can attack with it. All right. As you go to throw the rock, you grab Normac and you realize that he's not actually a rock. You put him down, and you grab the next rock on the ground. As you throw the rock, unfortunately, it like hits against one of the columns that are up there for decoration, and it comes down and it like actually smashes one of the god statues, the one of knowledge, Ogthma. The brazier's gone. You flatten the bra. Is that your turn? All right. All right, new round. Pete, you're up. You can. Yes, you can. Yes. Is that a gnat? Okay. But you see it though. You see that Grix poking its ear out, poking its whatever the fuck face. Yeah, poking it whatever the fuck its face is. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have to tell you. I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. It's 30 feet from you. Exact. Okay. Let's do it. That unfortunately misses. You take a shot and you shoot it into the darkness. Not entirely sure if it hit or not. You have a pretty direct line of sight from where you are. You can put two and two together. The closer you are, the more it has cover. Because then you're starting to cut it at an angle. So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Right. All right. All right, Byron, it is your turn with the Grick on deck. So that's with disadvantage. No, it's not, because it's 10 feet up. It's not 5 feet. Let's see that attack. What? You rolled a natural one? Oh, you rolled a natural 20? Oh, okay. All right. So I I just realized so you do not actually see it. So make a perception check first, and we'll see if I honor that 20 damage because we forgot to do a perception check. You But you don't know exactly where it is. It's in the dark upstairs. You see what I'm saying? Like up, not upstairs, like 10 feet up in like a balcony-esque area where the columns are. Think of like a grand cathedral. Yeah, like a grand cathedral where it's on the second floor, but it's not accessible. It's just a platform that's up there for decoration. Perception, correct? Yes, perception. I'll give you perception with advantage because you literally watched it go up the wall in front of you. 23. All right. You know exactly where it is, but you have no visual sight from it because it's 10 feet up above you on a platform. So if you would like to take a shot at it, you're going to have to take a step back. No. I'll keep the damage, but you do have to move. Yeah. I mean, I'll take the attack roll. So I would say even more. Yeah, it's 10 feet up. So I'll say at a minimum you have to be 10 feet from. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, you take a shot. You see it. You take a shot. Go ahead and roll damage. 6 damage. All right. Right as you see it peek its beak out, you take a shot. One of the arrows goes and embeds into the tentacle. The tentacle it like swirls around and then uses the other tentacle to break off the arrow. It looks at you and it just looks at you. It doesn't seem like it took as much damage as you would think from that attack. All right. Uh. Okay. On that turn, as as you go to make that attack, it's going to jump off and leap down, realizing now that it's been exposed and is going to go right for you. Rain, would you like to make an attack of opportunity against the Grick? Um, right, right, correct. You hit. Roll for damage. I can't believe you got a hit on that. So you've been using, I would say you've been using the staff one-handed. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you take a hit at it and you just thump it on the back of its head. It just kind of like ignores you and keeps running towards Byron. Yeah, yeah. You know how I reacted in VR? That you just did a kick like that. You just flailed with the and you hit it. Yeah, definitely saw it coming. Yep. And then you after the attack you compose yourself. You're like, I knew that. I knew that. It's fine. All right. Oh. Wait. It hasn't attacked yet. Oh, okay. All right. You're cutting words. Okay, just you're letting me know you're cutting words for the attack. I see. Okay, I understand. Okay. This man is like, I just want you to know, 4 turns in the future, cutting words. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Roll the cutting words, and he's gonna make a tentacle attack at you. It's a D6, right? All right. What's the number? It's a 5. Okay. 16. Your armor class. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, that was gonna hit no matter what. Sorry. All right. Uh, I'm gonna roll for damage. All right. Oh, that's not great. Oh, wow. I rolled 2 1s. So that's but unfortunately that is 4 damage. Yeah, because he has modifiers. Yeah. So as the tentacle attack lashes out at you and like goes across your throat, you suddenly just blank out and you fall down unconscious. Unfortunately, he is also going to make a beak attack against you. And that's with advantage because you're unconscious. That is, yeah, that hits. Um, okay, so that's one death saving throw. So you have one failed death saving throw, Byron. Or is it two? Is it critical when they attack? Is it two when they're unconscious? Yeah, it's melee. That's 2 death saving throws, Byron. Yep. So yeah, you just like Rain and Mags, you just watch this Grick jump on top of Byron's body and just putting holes in with his beak, stabbing him in the back. All right, Normac, you are up with Rain on deck. No, you guys don't see it, but you're definitely hearing it. You hear Byron. I will say all of you hear Byron's death curdle like cry. Like he's not dead, but you hear him like go unconscious. And Normac, you witness this. As you run up, you witness the Grick on top of Byron just ripping him apart. Can you see the Grick's health bar? Okay. Sure. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do it. Hits. Eight damage. All right. You take the warhammer and you smack it across the face with the beak. It just takes the hit and just looks right back at you. How much damage was that? Okay. I'll say this, as you take a hit on the beak, it definitely looks just back at you, but you put a crack in the beak. All right, that's your turn. All right, Rain, you're up with Nyruk on deck. Yeah, you all hear that. This is not a humanoid. Something's beeping. Is there a bomb? Oh. I think you shouldn't go in. If there's a Grick with a gun, I think you should stay home. Technical. All right. All right, Rain. What you gonna do? 'Byron's down. It's eating him as he's down. You see Normac take a hit. He breaks the beak. What do you do? Mags is barely hanging on right next to you. Oh, is it a magic missile? Okay. 5 force damage 4 times. So so 20. How do you want to do this? As Rain as Rain just sees the panic. Yeah, as Rain just sees Byron go down and Normac take a hit, he takes advantage of this opportunity attack and he just releases his hands, very similar to something like Burning Hands in the past, and just just the Grick just takes a hit. One tentacle flies off. The next hit, the other tentacle flies off. Another hit, a whole body part comes off, and then the last hit goes right through the beak, and the beak just implodes from itself and just falls over dead, just like greenish goo all over the wall. Good job. All right. So I'll say this. Like I said before, we're sticking to the same. I'm allowing that, by the way. We're sticking to the same initiative just so I can keep track of us moving through the castle. But depending on what happens, we will re-roll initiative. Okay. But you didn't re-roll initiative for this fight because it was a surprise. It was a surprise attack. So you like well, how much did you heal him? So like you see the hole, Normac. You see like the holes from the Grick ripping them apart. Like they're small, but they're still there. They're bleeding still. He's still really feeling rough, but he's stable. They're like a trickle of blood coming out, not like pouring now. Yeah, the thing died right next to you. Like it's slumped over. Like you wake up and you open your eyes and the Grick's face is right in front of you. Byron, you see Byron is just like, like woozy gets up on his feet and he's like, I told you, I told you not to say what again, motherfucker. Normac, you didn't know who kills it. You don't know what happened. You just woke up. Normac healed you. You do know that much. Yeah, you just stood on the No. Hold on. You know what? Redact. We're gonna do an acrobatics check to see if he can even heal you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're standing on multiple corpses. There are like 4 bodies in this room. There's blood. There's like goblin blood, which is black, red blood for the altar, and then fucking green blood. All this room is so fucked. All right. All right. Hold on. So Rain's turn is it. We'll just do. Yeah, we'll do. Go back to Naruk. Okay, what do you want to do? You run into. I'll say for all intents and purposes, you guys all run into the room and you see the Grick is dead. And Byron is healed. But he's looking rough. Mags and Byron are looking rough. So for time wise, you guys see that. Sure, let's do it. Investigation or what was your other one that you mentioned that you want? Investigation's better. Oh, by the way, Mags, I'm sorry. I actually meant to tell you, you have inspiration, a DM inspiration because of those 2 coins you put on Timora, but I totally forgot. I meant to tell you that next turn. I'm really sorry. You have it. You have it. I really appreciate that. I like that role play. That was awesome. So you have inspiration. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What was your investigation roll? It was a 5. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You look over. Um, technically you're still raging because it's not the end of the round. So you're just all over the place. You're just looking at everywhere. Look, what's going on? Why can't I kill something? There's a hole in my ass. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Mags, you are up. Yeah, investigation. Yeah. Which room are you investigating? Which room are you investigating? Yeah, yeah, you're all in. Yeah, I mean, but I'm giving you the option. You can choose. Actually, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We'll count it as the curtains are open. You're looking around the whole room. I'll say fuck it. So right, yeah, it's one room. So with a natural 20, you can confirm there is no there does not seem to be any inkling of danger in this room anymore. But you do see uh something sparkling in one of the braziers. Uh Give me an arcana check. And roll it again, arcana check with advantage. Because of that nat 20. Okay. There, yeah. You being a magical person, you get a magical pull from that brazier. I keep saying brazier. Brazier. The the torch! The torch! The torch on the wall! Okay, you go over and you point it out. Are you investigating, like, going up to it yourself? What are you going to do to it? Are you just pointing it out? And you know it's magical. It's of magical orientation because of the arcana check. And it's I'll say it's like yeah, that brazier. The torch is here. Hmm. It's a fucking torch, Jay. It's a torch. I just Go ahead, Max. You can repeat it. You are also of magic, you fucking warlock. Yeah. All right. All right. You want to take a break, or do you guys need to stop? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because two more buddies gonna have to go, and then it's the end of the round. So, all right, Mags. Okay. Make a athletics check. Hmm. And then, so Mags told, just yeah, Mags told Rain that there's something magical inside the torch. Um, and that's it. That's where you guys are leaving that alone for there. Buddy, you do get up because you're an ape. This is not really a hard check. Um, and you see what looks to be bones, rotten meat. It looks like this was maybe his little nest that it curled up against whenever it wasn't eating something, or like attacking someone. Uh, there's nothing else though. No treasures. It's not. It was totally like it's like a monstrosity. It has no like intellect whatsoever. It's just attacks. Yeah. Um. So okay. So just to be clear, Mags and Rain, you guys went over to the torch. You pointed it out. That's it. Okay. Okay. All right. So then we'll pick it up next game on that note with you guys inspecting that torch. Just remind me, you guys have not touched it yet. You're just there's something magical inside, and you're gonna check for traps. The burning braziers. The triple B's. Sir, we must hire the triple B's. No, let's do that after. Yeah, don't do it now. Yeah, we'll stop it now, and then I'll allow that next turn. Yeah. All right. So yeah, don't mark short rest yet. Don't mark your short rest yet. Um, and oh yeah, awesome game, guys. This was super fun. I'm glad we could keep going. Um, yeah. No. It's very viable. I think it's actually really viable if it's all on targets that are enemies. All right, everyone say bye.